As promised, game three. This is the third game, the third and final game in this best of three set between Kwanro and BeSt, and I am very excited to see how this turns out. Will BeSt run over Kwanro with his bicycle? Will Kwanro run over to the other booth and bite BeSt's head off and chew it and eat it? We will see in this third game. It's been an exciting series so far. I was really worried for Kwanro at first. I am a Kwanro fan. I have to admit it. I'm not a BeSt fan. I was really worried for Kwanro in the first game because it looked like he just did not have anything to say. He just did not have anything that he could possibly do against BeSt. It was just completely one-sided the entire game. And it looked pretty sad. But then coming back in game two, and with a couple critical micro snipes, and then just some sheerly brilliant distraction techniques, attacking on different fronts at different times, over and over and over again. It's critically, I think part of it was that BeSt threw away some of his reavers and shuttles in situations he didn't have to, especially early on, and so that was part of the situation. But Kwanro looking very, very good in game two, and coming right back here. So this is game three, and this is going to decide everything. Really, really interested to see how this goes. I wouldn't be surprised if Kwanro 9 pools. He's been doing 12 hatch into pool the first two games, but I wouldn't be surprised on this map, two-player map. He might do a 9 pool and put a little pressure on BeSt. Something we've seen from a lot of Zergs lately is going for a 9 pool. Luxury especially likes this a lot. Doing a 9 pool build, getting out some Zerglings, and then going straight into economy and getting another hatchery down and stuff like that. So you put some early pressure on your opponent, but then you don't lose a lot of economy in the long run if you just switch over like that. So that's a possibility that we might see here, is what I'm thinking. It looks like BeSt, again, going for the standard fast expansion build. He's putting his pylon down in a place so he can actually have his forge a little forward, maybe plant cannons behind. If he fears Zerglings, it might be good to put cannons farther back. So in this case, that pylon is a place where he can actually put a cannon in his choke point there if he needs to. If he fears that that Kwanro is going to do like a Zergling push, a power link push. It looks like Kwanro is actually going for either 12 hatch, possibly 12 pool. So he's not going for that 9 pool after all. He is going to go for an economic build. I guess he figures it worked for him the second time. And he's going to go for it this time. Oh, he needs to get that hatchery down before the probe gets there. Okay, hatchery goes down. BeSt probe. BeSt, you saw before in the first games, he sent his probe out after the pylon. This time he sent it out after the forge, so it was not there in time. And it's interesting because it was on a 4-player map before that he sent it out after the pylon. He's hoping to get lucky, but not able to stop the spawning pool either. So he's probably going to, like I said before, he's going to put down a Nexus now, I'm imagining, now that he's seen the 12 hatch build. Oh, stealing some minerals! Those minerals are mine, Kwanro. You cannot have them anymore. That probe might get destroyed, though, at some point. Nice, cutting off the probe with the drone. Oh, microing his drone around, try and cut that probe's escape off. He's going to try and get out there, but actually this drone might be going to put down a third hatchery. Nope, never mind. I don't know why BeSt is leaving. I'm not sure why he's making his probe leave the base. Well, actually, no. Now I can see why. Because he was expecting this third hatchery to go down. He wanted to delay it. Almost got it down there, I think. Oh, Jesus. BeSt doing a really good job of delaying. Oh, slipped up, though. Slipped up. Let that hatchery get down. But what I was surprised by is I was figuring that BeSt would want to keep the probe in his base and scout around, but I guess it makes sense because he can just run his probe back in and scout around more, so no big deal here. 6 Zerglings on the way. No, drones. Fooled him. Fooled me too. Making drones instead of Zerglings once that spawning pool came up, and so that's why BeSt, he saw there wasn't any Zerglings going out. I don't know, maybe that pool was up for a little while. I wasn't paying too much attention to the pool timing. But he put down a gateway first, so BeSt is going to be pretty decently off in tech. He's going to be able to get his tech going pretty quickly here, putting down the gateway before any cannons. Now a couple of Zerglings out to try and chase that probe around. BeSt does a really good job of moving his probe around. He kept his probe around for a long time last game, and basically by the time his probe finally died, he had Corsairs almost out, so he was able to see what Kwanro was doing the entire game. Well, most of the entire game. Unfortunately for him, it didn't really matter. He still got owned pretty bad, but well, I don't know if I call it owned, but he got beaten. But like I explained in game 2, knowing what the other person is doing is just critical. It's absolutely critical. A Zealot on the way here. I think Kwanro saw that was his Overlord, so he's going to probably make a few more Zerglings. I try to say that just as the Zerglings pop out. Probably going to make a few more Zerglings to try and deal with that. Oh, get it to surround on the Probe! Probe goes down, but now that Zealot is coming in, Zealot not quite as wily as a Probe. Might have a little harder time running around and escaping there. But Kwanro's put out several Zerglings, so he's going to be able to deal with that Zealot pretty easily. I don't think it's probably going to get any kills, actually. He's going to try and run in and just get those drones there. But Kwanro, with his Speedlings, is going to run around and... I think those are Speedlings, yeah. Zealot running around, not able... Yeah, so he's not even able to get a drone kill. The Ling's just able to get a complete surround there. And, actually, I don't know. I'm totally off. Like I said, I'm off my game today, so I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see if they were speed upgraded or not. I don't think they would be, actually. That's why I'm like, wait, why would he have speed lanes right now if he's, I don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Just close the window right now. You don't have to know what happens. Who cares? Who cares if BeSt wins or Kwanro wins? I'm just kidding. This is, by the way, I mentioned this in previous sets, but I didn't mention it in this set, that this is World Cyber Games Korea, which is basically like a miniature tournament to determine who represents Korea in the World Cyber Games. The World Cyber Games Grand Finals are going to be going on in Cologne, Germany, in October, I think. No. Well, maybe late October, I'm not sure. I know that the USA Nationals are going on in early October, so maybe the World Cyber Games Grand Finals are going on in October. I don't know, I'd have to look that up. I think it is, though. But yeah, so Korea usually does pretty well in, well, when I say pretty well, I mean extremely well in the World Cyber Games in the StarCraft tournament. So whoever goes to the World Cyber Games for Korea basically has a really good chance of getting... Well, they have a good chance of winning the whole World Cyber Games in the StarCraft tournament, but they also are pretty much assured to get one of the top 3 because they're just on such a different level in general from the pro gamers. Looks like Kwanro's setting up for a little bit of an attack here. Only 3 cannons, a Dragoon, a couple Zealots. Kwanro going in with lots of Zerglings, lots of Hydros. Hydros picking off the cannons very, very nicely done. Picking off the cannons completely. No more cannons for